Welcome. Today we will explore a simple ritual of cleansing and reconnecting with your vital energy. We will combine two very humble yet powerful elements, castor oil and baking soda. This is not just a physical mixture, but a conscious gesture that activates your body's wisdom, releases accumulated tension, and harmonizes your mind and spirit. Watch closely what happens after this union. Feel how the energy begins to move, how your body responds, and how presence becomes your guide. This is not an ordinary procedure. It is an act of mindfulness, a small gateway to your inner balance and personal transformation. Breathe deeply, open your heart, and join us on this journey toward reconnection and release. Perhaps no one has told you this, but there is something sacred in simple elements. Castor oil and baking soda are not just ingredients. They are vessels, portals carrying memories, stories, and forces that have traversed entire civilizations. In many cultures, castor oil is known as the oil of silent blessing. Healers, midwives, and priests applied it, not only to ease the body's pain, but to release the soul's burdens. Baking soda, drawn from the earth, is the salt that cleanses, purifies, and restores balance. It embodies neutrality, the point where everything finds equilibrium. Perhaps you feel this already, even before practicing anything. Maybe you are at a moment in life when you sense the need for something more, something that cannot be bought from a shelf, something that comes without instructions, something that reconnects you with a forgotten part of yourself. When these two elements are combined with intention, something happens. Some call it alchemy, others magic, but the name is irrelevant. What matters is the effect. You begin to realize that this practice is not merely physical. It touches layers that have been dormant. It is not just a health ritual, it is a reunion with yourself. If all of this feels new yet familiar, it may be because your intuition is recognizing something ancient, something you once knew but had forgotten. You are not here by accident. You have been called. And this combination, seemingly trivial to distracted eyes, is actually a reminder that true transformation occurs when body, mind, and spirit align. When you apply this mixture, you are not just putting something on your skin, you are sending a message to every cell of your body. You are saying, "I remember myself." And from that moment, nothing will be exactly the same. If you already feel something stirring within you, comment below. I accept this transformation. Write it, not just for me, but for yourself. For when we put something into words, something solidifies, something begins. If this content resonates with you, leave a like. It is not just a gesture, it strengthens this energy. Every like, every intentional comment helps this message reach more people who are ready to awaken. This is not just a video, it is a movement. We are building a community of people seeking something real, profound, essential, people who no longer want to live on autopilot, who feel there is more than the world tries to make us believe. So comment now. I accept this transformation. And if you want to go further, share this video with someone you love, someone who may also be ready. The more people access this knowledge, the stronger this collective field becomes. Be part of this, be part of something that is transforming lives, starting with yours. Long before science named its compounds, long before inflammation was pronounced in medical offices, castor oil was already used as a tool of restoration and connection. Its roots lie in civilizations that saw the body as a temple, not a machine. In ancient Egypt, it was applied in rites of passage. Priests used the oil to anoint, protect, and prepare body and spirit for new cycles. In Ayurvedic medicine, castor oil, known as Iranda, has always been used to release what the body no longer needs to carry. It was offered as purification before rituals, or when someone needed to leave the past behind, both physically and emotionally. This knowledge was not transmitted through books, it was lived, whispered between mothers and daughters, between healers and disciples, conveyed through gaze, touch, and experience. And while modern medicine has advanced, science is beginning to recognize what these cultures always knew. Castor oil has anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antimicrobial, and laxative properties. Research shows that ricinoleic acid, its main component, acts on the small intestine, aiding digestion and relieving discomfort. Yet what most studies still do not grasp is that its true power lies in how it connects with the body, not just in its chemical effects. Perhaps that is why castor oil works so well when applied with intention. It is more than oil. It is an energetic tool, an extension of conscious touch. Those who use it correctly report experiences difficult to describe. Sensations of lightness, emotional release, vivid dreams, inner peace. It is as if it opens a small gateway through which what has been trapped finally finds its exit. And when that happens, the body is grateful, but it is the soul that breathes freely. Do you see now that this goes far beyond a mere treatment? It is a reminder of what has always been available, of trusting the simple, the natural, the true. That is the legacy of castor oil, not a trend, but an ancestral calling. Baking soda is perhaps one of the most underestimated elements in the modern world. Simple, discreet, white, almost invisible, but within it lies a silent universe of wisdom. In ancient traditions, baking soda was seen as a mineral of balance. It represents the middle point, neither acidic nor basic, only harmony. Used by alchemists, monks, mothers, midwives, and shamans, it has always served the same purpose: to return the body and life to their neutral, balanced state. The Egyptians used it in mummification as a purifier. In popular tradition, it was applied to cleanse wounds, soothe inflammation, and care for the home, not just as a physical substance, but as a symbol of clarity and renewal. Today, science recognizes its basic functions: alkalizing, digestive, antacid, detoxifying. But there is something science has yet to explain. What happens when this powder touches an emotionally burdened body? It is as if the baking soda reminds the body who it is, as if it whispers, "Return to the center, breathe, let go." Perhaps that is why so many people report immediate relief, like Erica, a 47-year-old woman who wrote, "For months I felt a weight in my stomach even though I ate nothing heavy, nothing worked. One night I tried baking soda with warm water. Within minutes my body relaxed. The next day I cried like I hadn't in years. It was as if something had left me effortlessly, without pain." That is the power of the essential, and baking soda is exactly that, essence. It has no scent, no colour, yet it has presence. It acts quietly, unobtrusively, and perhaps that is why it is so powerful. In Buddhist philosophy there is a principle called shohin, the mind of a beginner, a state in which we empty ourselves in order to receive. When used consciously, baking soda invites precisely that, to detox, to return to the beginning. How often do we ignore what truly works, simply because it seems too ordinary? Baking soda is a reminder that true power does not shout. It whispers, waiting for you to be ready to listen. This is where the ritual begins to pulse independently. Castor oil and baking soda are already living forces, but when they meet, something different happens. It is as if they recognize each other, like two faces of the same consciousness: earth and fire, fluidity and structure, touch and release. We are not merely talking about a chemical reaction. We are speaking of an energetic response. When baking soda contacts the oil, a smooth emulsion forms. But beyond that, a field is generated. Some people notice the air feels different while preparing the mixture. Others feel warmth spreading through the body. Some experience shivers, others cry, even before applying it. This union releases subtle frequencies that the body recognizes, a kind of green light for the system to let go of accumulated burdens, old emotions, silent tensions, stagnant energy. Each drop seems to say, "It's okay, you no longer need to carry this." This alchemy activates what we call somatic intelligence, the wisdom stored in the body even when the mind forgets. That is why many report unexpected sensations, vivid dreams, resurfacing memories, emerging emotions, not as discomfort but as necessary liberation. This combination is more than a treatment. It is a conversation between you and yourself. Your body says, "Now I hear you." Your energy whispers, "Finally, I can flow." What is remarkable is that this process manifests uniquely in each person, because each carries a personal story, a map, a load. That is what makes it so individual. Respect your pace, your moment, your state. If, as you read this, something within you begins to stir, a stored emotion, an old pain, a meaningful moment, pause, breathe, feel. That emotion may be your doorway. That memory may be the first step. Because when the oil warms and the baking soda balances, it is not just the physical that responds. It is the invisible that begins to move. You do not need to understand it with your mind. Let your body understand for you. Now that you recognize the power of this combination, it is time to prepare it with presence, intention, and respect. This is not just a recipe, it is a ritual. You will need 1 tablespoon of cold-pressed castor oil, 1 teaspoon of pure food-grade baking soda, a small glass or ceramic bowl, a wooden or bamboo spoon, and most importantly, inner silence. Before touching the ingredients, pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel your body. Feel the moment. You are about to activate a formula that transcends matter. Now gently pour the castor oil into the bowl. Feel its density, thick, slow, like the time of nature itself. Gradually add the baking soda, light, dry, bringing clarity and expansion. Mix with the wooden spoon in circular motions. Do it with attention. Do not simply stir. Feel what is integrating in the mixture. As you prepare it, repeat mentally or softly aloud if you prefer. I am ready to release what no longer belongs to me. I open myself to a new cycle. This simple gesture transforms preparation into an energetic act. You can light a candle, play soft music, or simply remain in silence. The most important thing is to be present. That is the secret. Often, what keeps us from true transformation is not a lack of knowledge, it is a lack of presence. And here, in this moment, all you need is to be fully present. When the mixture is smooth and uniform, pause and observe it. Here is one of the purest forms of self-care, simple, direct, profound. This marks the beginning of your transition. Every step you've taken so far has prepared you for this moment. When you apply it, it will not be just on your body. It will touch your story, your energy, and your choice to move forward lighter. Now that the mixture is ready, the next step is to honor your body with it. Yes, honor, because this is not merely a topical application, it is an act of reconnection. You can use the mixture in 2 primary ways, physically, directly on the skin, and energetically, as a medium of communication with subtler emotions. Let's start with the physical application. Choose a quiet moment, preferably in the evening. Warm the mixture slightly, either with the heat of your hands or by placing the closed container in warm water for a few minutes. Apply it to specific areas of your body: abdomen for digestive relief, releasing old emotional tensions, or unlocking the solar plexus. Back, lower spine for fatigue, stiffness, or emotional support. Chest to open the heart, release retained feelings, and regain lightness. Massage slowly in circular motions. Breathe intentionally as you do. Feel, listen, surrender. This contact with the mixture is not merely physical, it is like giving yourself a hug, a gesture that says, "I am here, I care for myself, I recognize myself." Now, the energetic application. Even without direct contact with the skin, this combination emits vibration. You can hold it in your hands with eyes closed and use it as an anchor during meditation. Visualize the light of this mixture spreading within you like a balm, reaching every space where there is pain, tension, or fatigue. Many people report emotional reactions hours or days later, forgotten memories returning, sudden urges to cry followed by deep relief, vivid dreams of people, places, or significant situations. This is expected, this is welcome. It signals that what was stagnant is beginning to move. If possible, write down your experiences. Record what has arisen. Strengthen your connection to your process, and allow yourself to remember that your transformation began with a simple gesture, but one carried out with intention. The body speaks, the energy responds, and now you are in command. Before continuing with this practice, there is something you must know. Not everything natural is automatically safe, and true self-care begins with respect. Castor oil, while widely used, should not be ingested without professional guidance. Internal use, though common in some traditions, can cause adverse reactions and is not suitable for everyone. Here, the focus is conscious external use in small, well-distributed doses. Additionally, if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, have a specific health condition, or take medication regularly, consult a trusted professional before using any substance, even if it is natural. Baking soda, when used excessively on the skin, may cause mild dryness or irritation. Observe your body's response with every application. If you feel discomfort, pause. Every body is unique, and listening to your own body is part of the ritual. It is normal for intense emotions to arise after application. Unexplained sadness, sudden fatigue, the desire to withdraw and be silent. These reactions are not failures. They are signs that something has started moving within you. Respect your pace, your timing, your space. This process does not replace medical treatments, nor is it meant to substitute professional guidance, but it can be a powerful complement for anyone ready to look inward and begin a deeper physical, emotional, and energetic cleansing. If doubts arise or if unexpected sensations or insights appear along the way, share them in the comments. Your experience may be the key for someone who is still afraid to start. Your question may be the same one hundreds of others share. Here, no one walks alone. You have come this far. You have listened to each word. You have felt each symbol. And if something has touched you along this journey, know this: it is no coincidence. Perhaps you have long sought answers outside yourself. Perhaps you doubted your own intuition, but now in this very moment you are closer to yourself than you have been in a long time. True transformation does not begin with complex formulas. It begins with a silent decision. I am ready. Ready to release what no longer serves. Ready to care for myself, not out of obligation, but by choice. Ready to remember that a place of peace exists within me, accessible through something as simple as an ancestral mixture made with intention. If this video has resonated with you, comment now. I accept this transformation, right now. Write it. Confirm it. To seal it with words is to seal it with presence. Leave a like, because that sends a signal for more people to discover this content. And if you feel this message could reach someone close to you, share it. Share this video as if giving a gift. Sometimes that is exactly what a soul needs to awaken. If you want to continue this path, I invite you to join this community. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, not just to watch videos, but to live a process. Here, with every piece of content, we go deeper, closer to the essential. The choice is yours. Return to routine as if nothing has changed, or take the next step. You already know the answer because your body has felt it, your energy has recognized it, and your soul has already begun. I accept this transformation right now. Write it, declare it, move forward, and I will see you in the next ritual.